Hey, have you ever wondered how AI assistants like Claude or ChatGPT can suddenly access GitHub, Google Drive databases, or even your own applications? The answer is something called MCP, which stands for Model Context Protocol. If you've heard people describe MCP as the USB-C for AI, this is exactly what they mean. Let me explain with a simple example. I use a USB-C hub with my Mac. Through that one hub, I can connect my monitor, speakers, headphones, keyboard, and several other devices. Instead of using different connectors for each device, everything connects through one standard interface. MCP works in exactly the same way for AI. Instead of building a different connection for every tool, AI models can communicate through one common standard. So, what problem does MCP actually solve? Before MCP, every AI application had to build separate integrations for every external tool. If you wanted GitHub, you built one integration. If you wanted Slack, you built another. Google Drive, another integration. A database, yet another integration. As the number of tools increased, maintaining all those custom integrations became complicated, time consuming, and difficult to scale. This is where MCP comes in. MCP creates one common language between AI models and external tools. Instead of every AI model learning hundreds of different APIs, it simply speaks the MCP protocol. Many tools now expose an MCP server, and developers can also build their own MCP servers for custom applications. The AI connects to these MCP servers using the same standard protocol, making integrations much simpler, more reusable, and easier to maintain. Here's another way to think about it. Imagine you're traveling across Europe. If every country required you to learn a completely different language, French, German, Spanish, Italian, and many others, communication would be difficult. Now imagine everyone agreed to communicate using one common language. Traveling suddenly becomes much easier. That's exactly what MCP does for AI tools. It provides one common language that allows AI models and tools to communicate consistently. Now that you understand the concept, let me show you a real example. In one of my Google Cloud Hackathon projects, I used MCP to connect an AI agent with external tools. Let's jump into the demo and see how it works in practice. So here on my screen, you can see that this is my project, and in this project, we have three tools basically. The one where you see my cursor going on, it is the get underscore logs, get underscore recent deployments, and search underscore similar incidents. And what it does basically, we have deployed and we have coded these three tools separately. If you see here, one is logs.py, which is the Python file, and we have drafted all the code here. Then the second one is looking for the similar incident, and the third one is the deployments. So if I go back and if I show you here, then this one is about the deployment, this is about the logs, and this is about the incidents. What it does basically, when we connect it through a MCP server, then rather than accessing those directly, whoever, wherever you connect it to, whichever cloud you connect it to, it will take access through the MCP server. And that's where the beauty of MCP server is, that you create those tools and then you are now have the freedom to connect it with the different clouds, with the different tools across the your tech stack. So that's where it. So that's all about it. I hope you understand it well through the detailed conversation about the real world scenario as well as with the project scenario. And if you understand it and if you like it, then please follow along and subscribe the channel. Thank you.